basically, this is what is happening after the show.
Yeah.
Normally we'll have like percentage lying around, and then
Yeah.
we start sipping on that. Since
Yeah.
today is a Sunday,
Yeah.
we decided to stay holy.
Oh, we're staying sober.
Yeah, we're staying holy. Yeah. Staying holy also
Yeah.
due to the morning after tomorrow is gonna
Yeah.
be hard waking up.
But you can manage, Skhumba. You can
We have
manage.
load shedding tomorrow from 7 until 9. I wish it was 7 until 11.
So
It's
you
gonna
won't-
pop up in the office.
so you only
Oh,
want to wake up.
shedding.
So you plan these late arrivals, Skhumba.
What is load shedding? It's more like either way, I'm just gonna go there and sit
You
around
plan
wait
that,
for electricity. So I'm like,
Yeah.
why am I not maximizing my time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not really my time
Yeah.
as it's being paid for. So. But anyway, I'm gonna lose this time. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. And you know, I've been seeing some things on the internet, man.
Yeah.
How people shoot each other lately, and like nothing is like a human's life means nothing to them. I
Damn.
remember the incident that just recently happened at Braam.
Braam, yeah.
Yeah. Like how the guys got shot, and then a student ended up losing his or her life there.
Yeah.
And the other one ended up in hospital.
Injured, yeah. Got
And
injured.
it's not like it's the first time something like that happens. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. And I don't know whether maybe the Inkabi Market is now huge enough that everyone can access it, or maybe maybe it's just that these days we are so connected with social media that we are able to
access any market.
Yeah. So I'm trying to understand like what is the problem actually.
I'm thinking the biggest problem it will be the failure to actually break down the market as to it is growing too rapidly. You know, you can't necessarily like abolish something to a point of it not existing, right?
Yeah.
So long as people exist in high numbers as us, like we reach 1 million, you know there's gonna be a few hitmans around, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the failure of policing, basically. I think it's failure of policing.
Yeah.
Because we also know we had a lot of stories about how our police are, instead of actually protecting us,
they're protecting the criminals.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that too. So I'm like
the recent documentary by that white lady.
What is it? What is it on?
About the criminal activities in South Africa, and then some guy explained that they actually buy the guns
from the police.
The police.
Damn. No, I haven't seen that one.
I know I haven't seen it. I also haven't seen it. But imagine buying a gun from a police who is well aware what you're going to use that gun for.
Definitely, yeah, they know.
But then how did we get here, man? Well, what led us here? Is it just a matter of the policing part being at fault, or what about high employment?
I'm thinking the real reason behind it is high unemployment, and with the high unemployment rate, we're all looking to get something to eat.
Sure.
When you're hungry, I know we're all actually using that, like those, they're using that excuses to, I'm hungry. Like, well, what else can I do? There's nothing else I can do. And then else they end up doing that to a point that they end up priding themselves with that work they put themselves to. So I'm like, in a way, I'm like.
So we are there because of hunger. So many people are not able to make mince meat. That's the case. That's what got us there. And also this thing of underpaying our law enforcement agencies and our law enforcement officers. Most of them are underpaid, but they're getting paid peanuts. You can't be paid something that someone can give you that amount every week just to make sure you don't arrest them.
I don't think that's necessarily it. I'm thinking with the policing, right? How they go to an academy and learn all of that stuff and come back and do their job. Basically, there is no like what's this thing they do in the army? What's that again? Where they kind of have like a code.
Vet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Is it vetting? And then I heard you saying that word before. I was like vetting. I was like, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah,
But I didn't Google it.
You haven't.
I still don't know. I still don't know.
No, when they vet you is when they do a background check on you, your lifestyle, and your spending.
Yeah.
And also what other activities were you involved in previous. It's like when they check your historical background.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? Where do you come from? What do you do? What have you been up to?
Oh,
have you been
yeah.
involved in a crime somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been a troublesome someone? Have you been friends with someone who kind of like is shady? Have you been friends with
What was your
someone who is a
upbringing?
thief? Yeah, your
There's no
upbringing.
vetting here, bro.
Where
You're talking
did you
about there's no
work?
vetting.
Yeah,
There
that's the
is no vetting.
problem.
But I'm not necessarily thinking it's the vetting part, but I'm thinking it's the vetting kind of contributing to how they actually recruit, right?
Yeah.
But how they recruit, I'm thinking it's like, bruh.
Yeah.
We know for those posters when they come out, the people who actually are affiliated and know they're there as to those posters are coming out when and what will happen after that. They be like telling, okay, my cousin need to go and apply. What you need to like that cousin is like given the post to go and apply.
And also while you are there, man, sorry to cut you, but there's that thing where our police are not people who have always wanted to protect the country.
That's where I was going. Yeah, that's where I was going. You're just given the post, like, okay, you're unemployed, you're doing nothing. Okay, go apply to that post. Be like, okay, go apply to that post, do something.
There's your uncle who is in the SAPS, he will put you in.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, just look at that, bro. That person doesn't have the drive for that thing. It's the very same reason I was telling Mr. Ngoman. Like, I was like, okay, Mr. Ngoman, like, with this thing, like, if you want to make something and you want to have that thing be successful, you need to find somebody who's driven and like they want that thing, like as a like sort of a sexual feeling type of thing. Not sexual towards it, but like when you wanna hit, bruh.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm talking having that feeling towards that thing. Like, I want this thing. I want to accomplish this thing. So if you're just gonna give somebody randomly, then it's the same as plucking somebody from the street and be like, go be the president.
And also, after doing that, you act shocked when they don't do things the way they are supposed to be done.
Yeah.
And that's how we got to where we have most of our police who are incompetent, taking bribes, responding to crimes later when the crime has already happened. These guys are no longer preventing crime because they're also scared for their lives.
Yeah. They go there in the beginning, they are already scared of their life. They go to training that I'm not sure what they teach them, bro. It's not making sense to me. What are these people being taught out there? Because that's the very thing they'll do when they get out here. Okay, when they get here, right, they're definitely gonna be following the orders and lead of their superiors. And their superiors, they already have this man like, I don't wanna die for nothing. While as I know other people out there just taking bribes and they just will.
And let's say, for example, Skhumba, you are earning 15,000 a month.
Yeah.
Somebody comes with 30,000 and say, bruh, I want you to just look the other way. I will be at this place on this day doing this. So please, whenever people call and they're asking you to come and assist, just look the other way until I am done with what I'm doing. Do you think that person will say no to the 30,000 that they are being bribed with?
I'm thinking even if they say no, they know for a fact somebody in their squad will take the cash. So it's like, either way, I don't take it. Somebody,
even the other person who takes even the other person who takes that, why are they taking that? Why are they so easy to bribe? Because what they're earning is nothing. It's like just a tip of an iceberg that somebody can pay you off 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
That's at the traffic department when you're getting your license.
It's
you pop up a bribe.
It's
you pop up a bribe.
Right. Looking how the traffic police are, like how the traffic police are operating.
There,
I think I started afresh.
Oh, you're running, eh?
Yeah.
So when it comes to the police, do you think the police will want it that Bona they end up looking poor while the traffic cops is making money in other ways that we don't know?
Definitely not. They try whatever. They just
they try to catch up. The only sad people in this case is teachers.
Station.
who are not able to
be bribed. Yeah, they can be bribed because those kids, they don't have cash. They don't have money. How can they bribe you? They don't have money.
There was a time, it used to happen, especially with private schools. A teacher would be given money to progress this learner from this grade to the next grade.
Yeah.
So that's how they were getting bribed, but still it won't match the traffic cops.
The traffic cops, the
police,
the SABs, yeah,
because
you won't
there
come
you are
close
dealing
there.
with people who are breaking the rules
For money. So there's lots of money there. So
there's a lot of money, but to bring it back. And lately there's been this guy, you know the SizokThola guys, right?
Yeah,
Xolani guys. And there was that Xolani who got fired and stuff, who was in court. So they later on came in with X from X REPO.
Yeah. X REPO, that guy from X now is doing the SizokThola.
X REPO is now going to do SizokThola.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet, but I believe they're still recording. So they're saying already they got threats from some Russian drug dealers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did we get
sound heated there?
Yeah, but there's a lot that is happening with it. The drug market.
The underworld, basically. Yeah.
There's something that they're not telling us.
And
the politicians, they're the ones are not telling us that.
The politicians themselves, most of them, they're in there due to hunger. They were driven into those positions due to hunger.
Most of them are in the pocket of these drug lords.
Yeah, that's likely.
Think they will go in parliament and try to say we have a drug problem in South Africa. We have to fight this drug problem, and the best way to fight it is to make sure that our law enforcement agency puts more effort. We're no longer taking bribe. If you are caught taking a bribe, you are out, sentenced as well. You're not just out. We take you to jail. We sentence you with the same criminals that you've been arresting.
Hey, bro, I'm thinking that's still gonna be another hard call. As to that whole structure is corrupted already, so there's nothing they will do. So other than the whole structure being corrupted, right?
Yeah.
It's more like this person is already there. They know how the procedures go.
Sure.
So they'll definitely have something to protect themselves once found in that position.
Obviously, it's always like that. That's why I even said to someone that these Moja Love guys need to just stay away from this drug thing, because at the end, one of their presenters is going to lose their life because of this.
They need to keep going. They need to keep going.
Bruh, is it worth it when you know that there's always an obstacle in the front, and the same obstacle is being protected by what? Your politicians, your policemen, your commissioners. They are there shielding. It's not like they don't know these drug dealers, bro. How did the drugs get here? Where are they getting protection? These guys are getting VIP protection.
Oh shit!
You will find a blue light vehicle moving from Nelspruit to Palabora delivering drugs.
Yeah,
how do you think they're able to
N4, bro?
Fucking drugs. Those cars cannot be stopped. You cannot stop them. Once they put in the blue lights, they get wherever they're going at whatever time they're going.
Same thing. There was this was a special forces guy who got caught N4 around Kwanyamazane, that side, N4 that side. So basically this guy was transporting your illegal firearms. It was like 7+. I'm talking about AR, automatic rifles. Your R was okay. Correct me if I'm wrong though. But it was like your R5s, like serious machine guns. And then so apparently the cops got a tip from an anonymous source saying that there's gonna be one of your guys in blue is gonna be moving this stuff from where to where. So they went that side and made a barricade, and then when he was coming, they just put on the lights, tried bypassing them. They chased him down. They shot at his car until it crashed.
So you see, if there wasn't any tip off, that guy would have got where he was going. Deliver those things, get paid. Do you think he was gonna stop? Because that's easy money.
That's it. For him, it's like it's easy, man. I'm just gonna take something there and put it that side. And those very same guns, bro, using your ICT.
So now the AKA case, it was said that there is an 800,000 that was transferred to one of the suspects' account.
Where
was the transaction from?
There's no ways they can tell that.
They can tell, because if you can check the bank statements to know where the 800,000 is from, it means there's a name.
Yeah, okay, we can hypothetically say we don't know they use a shell company, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
but you can
that
still
shell company, you can still
link it.
Yeah.
You can still link it to
like,
whoever
okay, this
that
money
is
came from
involved
where,
with
came
it.
from where. Oh no! Now I realize there's another method that they can use that's kinda anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a method they can use.
Which one?
There's a method they can use. It's anonymous. I'm sorry, guys. I won't be saying this one on camera. I'm not trying to. Okay, maybe on booth I'll try to like
Or you come and teach them on booth.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Okay, this is educational purpose. I'm thinking letting people know of such illegal ways to actually make cash is kind of supports them in their role they're going to
So you're
play
saying
into.
if only the money was through crypto. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Educational.
But in this case, I don't think it was through crypto, man. I don't think it was through crypto, because they're saying, I think a day or two before AKA was killed, there was a certain someone who deposited 800,000 into the account of one of the accused, and then that one of the accused later on, I think he kind of like started sharing the money with those other guys who are involved, the spotter, the guys who shot AKA, the one who organized the firearms, and those kind of things. And they're saying the card also, the person who received the money was at the club where AKA was booked to perform that night. The Wish place. Yeah. So that's how they got it. They linked everything together, that there was this amount of money that got into this guy's account, and he swiped on this day that AKA was in. Meaning that what's happening, he was inside letting the guys who were outside. But they're refusing to give us the name so far.
Of the guy that was inside the club.
Yeah.
Wasn't he there on the lineup?
No.
In court. He wasn't there.
Where the transaction is coming from, the guy was there in court.
Oh.
The suspect who got the 800K.
Yeah.
Was in court, but
the one
who
money
actually was coming from.
Yeah.
That's the one that they're refusing to tell us.
If I may ask, is it one of the infamous Bonga Emilio?
Hey man,
from
don't do that. Hey, don't do that here, man. Don't
I'm talking about adulting now. Oh, we all know Bonga is rich.
Oh, okay. On adulting.
Yeah. Oh. I think maybe Bonga is like kind of involved. So he was always bailing Sike out. So yeah.
So you're saying this whole thing can kind of be like what's actually happening in real life?
Like maybe they're trying to tell us something on adulting. I don't know.
Hey, I get you, Skhumba. I get you. And lastly, Mr. Ibu. You know Mr. Ibu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say he passed away yesterday. Yesterday being the 2nd of March.
Yeah.
And as soon as he passed away, his stepdaughter, took over his TikTok account. Immediately, she put herself as the Avi. She changed the names to hers. The account had like 3 point something, if not 1 point something million followers. So what does that tell you, bro, about the character of the person, like, and also how they kind of like deemed the guy, Mr. Ibu, when he was alive, for them to quickly try to take over everything that he owned on the night that he passed on.
Damn. Wow. Did he have no biological kids?
He had biological kids, but his wife left him. Kind of like a sad case as well, because they say that she went away with the savings, all his savings by then. But Mr. Ibu is a popular name, so
yeah,
people will still give to the guy. And then he kind of like got another wife who came with a daughter. The daughter is a little bit old. So this is what happened when he died. It kind of like gives you a picture of what was happening even when he was alive, by the time he was not well.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
That's bad.
Hey.
That's bad.
Sometimes
I ask myself, like, as men, where do we get that guts to go for toxic spaces?
Yeah.
is it that sometimes we're just too blind to see the toxic space while we're in it, or we refuse to believe even though we are looking at it as green, as toxic as it is?
The problem is when you become desperate and vulnerable, you kind of like sometimes the way you react to situations, you react to a terrible situation as if it's good, because you are in a space of desperation.
Yeah.
Even where you are ill-treated, but just because there is something little that there's some little thing that they do for you, you feel like that is everything. And also because you are not sure who else can be there for you.
Yeah.
You are like, maybe at least here I have a place to sleep. Maybe at least here I have someone who cooks for me.
Yeah.
But then the other things, you tend to ignore them.
Just look away.
Yeah. Right.
Hey. It's sad, but I'm sorry, Mr. Ibu. I can't feel any more shame nor sorry towards your story. Somehow, I don't know. It was because I'm heartless myself. I do not know. But anyways, yeah, it's a shame though. It's a shame.
Yeah. So man, let's close it. Let's close it.
Sorry,
in that way, Mr. Ibu, rest in peace, Oga.
Hey, yeah. I must say though,
he was a legend as well, man. He was a legend.
I have found memories of him. Yeah. I have found memories of him.
Yeah.
Although some of them were kind of like me not wanting at home to me not wanting them at home to watch Nigerian shows. I would want to watch cartoons, anime, but they would watch like those things, bruh.
But he kind of, even the Nollywood sector, bruh, I think he kind of like pioneered so much and kind of like took it to the people who are very far from Nigeria, that a lot of people fell in love with Nollywood. They started watching Nigerian movies. When you talk about Nigerian movies, you're talking about Mr. Ibu and Son.
Yeah.
Mo and Mr.
Ibu.
And the other one.
It's Aki and Pop or something. I think that's one story that's like stuck with me. I'm like,
You can't talk of Nigeria.
I didn't want to watch it, but I watched it so much that I fell in love with it. But at the same time, I kind of loathed it for closing that space of me wanting to watch anime, cartoons.
So you go for it and be like, watch, and then come back and like, okay.
No, we'd be forced to watch it. You know, at home, everybody's watching it. Who are you to actually change the channel, change the TV? Who are you? Yeah.
But it had humor. And
it had
some life lessons in it, man. It has so many life lessons, although in some you will see that now they're overdoing the magics there.
Yeah.
They're overdoing the magics. They call them what? The jujus.
What juju be that? Oh God, what juju be that now?
What juju be that? We out of here.
So we'll see y'all later. Anyways, condolences to the family. Yeah, condolences to the man himself. Anyways, you know, man, farewell.
We out of here.
What I want is that if I help you, please help me by helping this one.
And I don't need anything. Just only trading, that's all. Yeah, I'm still like that.
Just load shedding.
Load shedding is stuck, bro. And it's funny how we are making this thing like normal. We even like downloading apps, like come on.
you don't. Actually, I think I don't know. Sure. No, really. Yeah. You can't be constantly happy. No. In life,
there's something else that you still don't know.
Yeah.